We continue this evening our balanced coverage of the debate that's going on with regard to the Wisconsin budget as proposed by Governor Walker and changes he wants to make to it, with happenings in the state Senate.
And that chamber started this morning at 9:30, but its work didn't last very long. With the Democrats still absent today, the Senate Republicans were left waiting. Fox 11's Ben Krumholtz has the latest now from Madison.
Not much action in the Senate today as Senate Republicans waited for just one of the 14 missing Democratic senators to show up so they could move forward with debating the bill. Now, Majority Leader Scott Fitzgerald said he had word this morning that Minority Leader Mark Miller was actually in the state. He had a plan to try and corral him back to the Capitol, but it ended up turning up empty.
We have forwarded the address to the governor's office, and the governor has said that they will dispatch 2 state troopers to Senator Miller's home.
Senator Scott Fitzgerald says he told Senator Mark Miller on the phone that Democrats needed to return to the Capitol. He knew his message likely wouldn't resonate, but he hoped state troopers could be more persuasive.
I said we need to get to the floor, get this thing done so we can move on and hopefully diffuse what's happening right here at the Capitol right now.
Instead of any Democratic senators showing up, protests continued with state and national pro-union leaders coming to support the crowd and the missing lawmakers.
It's a tremendous show of solidarity. They know that this is wrong, and they were trying to railroad this through on the fastest of fast tracks.
While protesters rallied and senators waited, the state troopers were unsuccessful in finding Senator Miller.
We're hoping that the pressure will build. The public, I think, is becoming more and more uncomfortable with the idea that there's a group of state senators in Chicago and in Rockford right now held up in some motel.
While the Democrats the Senate Republicans were hoping for didn't show up, another Democrat did, the challenger to Governor Scott Walker in last November's election.
I think that this is the only way for them to have their voice heard.
Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett says he understands why his party's senators took off, but he hopes a peaceful resolution is coming to the issue.
What I'm hoping is that cooler heads will prevail.
Until then, the chamber is adjourned indefinitely. Democratic Senator John Erpenbach told the Associated Press that the Democratic senators are prepared to stay in Illinois for days or even weeks. Now, one thing both sides can agree on is they want to come to a resolution and fast. But as you can see, both sides seem to be keeping their ground, so when that will happen, nobody knows. In Madison, Ben Krumholtz, Fox 11 News.